Chanel. It's simple.
How old are you, Chanel?
How old am I? You know you're not supposed to ask a lady her
Yes,
age.
we are. You just said you just say you. Did you just say when you asked me what I am? You just said.
Start with that. I love this. How do you think I am? 27?
30.
You say 30?
Yeah.
Ain't he good? He's so good. Kind of so good all the time. I'm 33.
Okay, 30. You're right there.
Yes, but you gotta give me my other ones. I earned them other 3. I'm
man. Once you hit 30, I mean, once somebody says you look 30, you're good.
How old do you look?
How old do I look?
Look at me. There you go.
You see?
How old do I look?
How old do I look?
You're hittable.
I mean,
If you ain't married,
how old do I look?
let me stop. Look.
How old do I look?
I would give you, as an African American man, I would give you at least like maybe 41.
No, I'm 48.
See what I'm saying? We age well. Look like you brush your teeth still and everything.
I do brush my teeth. I'm talking about brushing my teeth. I am going to get the cosmetics. I am going to get my teeth right.
You know what I need to get?
No, I'm not, because every time somebody gets, because your teeth, you look like you have buck teeth. Because everybody,
I actually do have.
I have, you don't, but
I got a little gap.
I want to see somebody with perfect teeth. I want somebody with like the veneers does not look perfect. I've yet to see a perfect pair of veneers.
Man, I can tell you something.
Right.
And it's just crazy. There's many artists who have partaken in this person, and I just don't understand. Like, oh my goodness, like to meet somebody that is like supposed to be a sexual icon in person, and to see them and just be like, just
are they really
disgusting? Built like
I'm talking about that person is really as a sexual icon.
I guess.
No, not. No.
You know what I'm talking about? You can't say the name.
I know you talking about, but no.
I mean, if y'all like that, then I guess I'll forever be
echo?
Like this. It's fine. I'll stay where I am.
I don't understand how.
I mean, it was just like, you know, I'm somebody that actually likes men and women. So I feel like I have enough rank to be able to say, like, this is just not what women should do, or this is just not what men should do. Like, come on, I play both roles. Hello.
Right.
Jack of all trades. You gonna give me my flowers today?
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you the flowers.
What else?
I'm gonna give you the flowers. so tell me your background. Okay, you're
the good one or the bad?
All of it. Whatever you want to give me.
Oh, you know I'm an open book. I really don't have no secrets.
Okay, let's go. This is the music. We'll get there. Let me go back to the music part of it. Yeah, it all ties. I love the way I got one of your records. I thought it was like a Cali sound. And
talking about something about pimping.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, that's a great record. Like, where did you get your musical style from? Because you can actually rap. Like, you guys have this eclectic style. When I seen you on stage, and I was like, oh, she got this Lauryn Hill type vibe, this Rhapsody type vibe. But then I see you on another vibe, right? Where did you get that from?
Life, poetry, understanding that music is poetry. You know what I'm saying? Simple. Langston Hughes. You asked me, and I tell you, Sade, Aretha Franklin.
You don't know anything about Sade.
Stop. Here you go. See what I'm saying? You asked me where it comes from. It comes
from.
You
don't know. You don't. You can't throw Sade out there like you know.
I'm just saying.
Let me hear a song. Let me hear a song.
You know what I'm talking about? Whatever of love. You know what I'm talking about? Stop it. Don't put me on blast like that.
The ear comes out.
You know what I'm talking about?
I can't. You all didn't do say one word. Cherish the day. That's all you had to say.
See what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. You knew what I was saying.
That's the only one you knew, though.
You know, you can't just throw it. I'm like a deer in headlights right now. I ain't had my medication. My blood sugar low. Not too much on me. But listen, for real, like poetry and just living life. And my auntie used to have, like, remember when they used to have, like, the albums? We used to burn CDs still. And you flip through them. My auntie Trish. I don't know where she is. Everybody stops being family members when you lose your mother. I came here to tell the truth. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, no, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, but you know, she used to have an album, and she used to have like Kim, K-E-M, not you know what I'm saying? Like, and I used to listen to stuff like that. And when I found out that rap was nothing but that, but put in a positive sense. Like, I want my music to, you know what I'm saying, be uplifted. And even when it's bad, I want you to learn from it. That's what I do. I make music to inspire you. You know what I'm saying?
You got CeCe Chanel in the building, and she, I'm telling you, she's such a dynamic woman. If you check out her Instagram, and she lays it all out, like the whole 24 hours a day. She may sleep 5, and then as soon as she gets up, that camera is on.
You gotta hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? You sleep when you're gone. You know what I mean? I got this song called "Never Giving Up," and the most important thing that I wanted people to know from being incarcerated. That's like one of those tracks that I first dropped when I got out of being incarcerated in Chowchilla in California. Never give up, man. Nobody is stopping you but yourself. We are our biggest worst enemy, biggest critic. You know what I'm saying? And anything is obtainable. The mind and manifestation is a crazy thing. So nobody ever really stopped me from doing anything. I chose other things like love and all that stuff. And but if you have tunnel vision and if you stay focused, anything is possible. So when I tell my truths and when people look at me, I want everybody to know that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to live in your truth. And as long as you put one foot in front of the other and you never give up, you wake up on a mission every day, everything is obtainable. I mean that, y'all. I live that every day. It's not easy because I'm in barber college right now. I'm not even working.
And you took that scholarship to come up here. Now, do they is it a full ride? They pay for your stay and everything?
Mr. Rodney. People, they be tripping when I say his name though sometimes, but if you know of Levels Barber College in Canton, Ohio, those guys is like a family to me, outside of everything else or whatever people might whisper about. I think that they've been very supportive to me and my craft and wanting to have a trade for myself so that I can reinvest in myself. So that's what barbering is about for me, being somebody that has a background, not letting that background define who I am and becoming my own boss, using that money to further invest in the music. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a blueprint.
How
a little messy, but it's a blueprint.
We can't speak too much on what's exactly going to happen in a few.
Yeah,
I don't know how long it's going to be. A few months.
It's the color of love. Back to the Sade thing, maybe. Yeah. So maybe I don't know. If you've taken a look at any of the other seasons, I think that last season came out around February. If you know, then you know. Again, that's one of the things we won't get into. But I'm not sure. Like all I can say is that I enjoyed those auditions. And they were fun, and if I were to make
you got to. I mean,
yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen, what he's gonna do. So just stay tuned. That's all I can tell people. Stay tuned when it comes to that.
How did that first audition come? Like, how did he?
You want to know how I really wound up there?
Like, okay, so how did you getting? Because we seen the first part of you being on camera. Like, how did that happen?
It's a whole story.
That's not the easiest thing.
Yo, I have a whole story
about that, bro. Still.
Yeah, but look. I have a whole story about that. I really won't because I tell a story all day. Yeah. Okay, so we ain't got time for that, or maybe we do.
Got some time.
Okay, don't tell me that because it's books. I got scripts over here. Okay,
give me the clip.
Okay, notes. So just the clip notes. Okay, so boom, how did I wind up there? It was my birthday, July 30th is my birthday. Shout out to all the Leos out there, big Leo energy. You know what I'm saying? If you know, then you know. And I wanted to get away because I lost my mother last year. So I've been dealing with being a creative, being a lover, being an auntie, and still grieving and navigating through all of that. But, dwindling down to whatever was left for me. And I'm like, okay, well, shoot, I want to go have me some little me time, put my feet in the sand, manifest some things for myself, just get away from the loud noise, So I booked a trip to go to Florida for a week, by myself. So I did that. I wound up inviting somebody who I didn't know. I always wear my heart on my sleeves. Leos, we have to stop. It's despicable. We have to stop. Listen, if they don't know how to love us, we have to let it go and move on because what I'm saying? We get hurt too much doing that. But anyway, invited somebody or whatever. A friend of mine had called me and was like, hey, yo, Chanel, such and such is out in Miami doing auditions. You gotta go, man. Like your personality, just the way you are, like the world needs to know about women like you, and I think you would just be amazing just doing it. And I was just like, well, I don't know. Because I just wanted to zen. I really didn't want to do all that. But I said, you know what? It might take me 5 hours to drive to Miami from where I was in Jacksonville, Florida. But I was like, I feel like something's telling me to just do it. I think this would have given my mother, some laughs in heaven. So I was just like, and this was really what came into my head. And I also have a friend that was on a previous episode who gave me their blessings. It was like, yo, you need to do this. So, with those two things combined, I said, let me go ahead and just take a step of faith and wind up out there. And just was really myself. Long story short, a girl had my wig and everything. I had a wig, I had the makeup that I was going to do everything. Wound up going with a fade because I was being a girl's girl. Right. Let another girl who wound up trying to stab me in the back on some other stuff wear my wig. So she was cute and she was in line before me thinking that she was going to get in before me. But God don't play about me, y'all.
Right.
Wound up coming to get me. I was about to take my shoes off, go sleep on the couch because I'm going to still wait for you because I was your ride. Right. So I'm being a girl's girl, being supportive. Right. She in line, kind of like rubbing it in my face though.
Yeah, that's why she was staying.
Dancing, rubbing it in my face like, girl, I miss.
She would have walked back, but it's fine.
And she wasn't even supposed to be there. She was supposed to be there to support me. But long story short, she didn't want to. I can't say too much. Like
she would have walked back. I'm just saying. Go ahead,
but she did a lot of disrespectful stuff. Let me tell you, at the end of it all, at the end of auditions, they had asked us if we want to go to the club. Now, all the black girls out in the world, let me say this to you. I don't know how your mother raised you, but my mother raised me to be this way. When you go somewhere, even for men, I guess, but specifically for black women, especially in today's age, when you leave somewhere together, whether it be a club, somewhere late at night, y'all go together, y'all come back together.
That's
I don't
pretty
care
much it. It's
what.
still the same.
I don't care.
No, it's still the same.
Right?
That's
It's still
what
the
the guys
same,
should-
right? So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what
Even
some
if you
accountability.
leave, most of it's like, okay, now it's like, show your location. Let me know where you at. Yo, let me know what, like,
Right.
you good?
Girls, so listen, she winds up, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna go because I have my dog with me. She's my ESA. I take my dog everywhere with me or whatever. But I'm like, I'm not leaving my dog in a car in hot, Florida. So, if you want to go, you can go, but understand the Airbnb that I pay for is 5 hours away. So if you stay here in Miami with them, make sure somebody brings you back, right? She makes the decision to go with the strange man she does not know.
Right.
You're not I don't have no time to, so do your thing. Right. So she goes. I drive 6 hours all the way back to Airbnb by myself. I almost wrecked my car. I was so furiated. By the time I got back, sun's out. You okay?
Yeah.
I done packed up my stuff, packed up her stuff, and set it outside. Sure did. Do I feel bad? No. Because you broke the rule. And I had been wanting to put her out because she was disrespecting me alone throughout the day. But I'm like, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do?
What did you do at
I kept her with me the whole time. That's why she wound up at the audition. But for you to leave me at the end of it all for some
right.
from the help.
Right.
This ain't even from the main guy. This from the help.
Well,
girl.
she thought, but usually to get to the main guy, you gotta go through the help.
Who's doing that? Not Chanel.
No, well, not you.
And that's why it's taking so long for the world to know who I am. But baby, when I say I'm coming large and in charge, I am what I am and all that I am. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm ready for the world.
So tell me about this prison stint that you did. Like, who did you choke up to get in prison?
So look, all behind the music. Y'all know I've been writing music and writing poetry. Started with the poetry. I've been doing that for like over 16 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Started when I was like 14 is when I was forced to do the Langston Hughes reciting that and all this
stuff.
Right. And so out in California, dropped 2000, I think it was 2019, a friend of mine that lives in Nashville, one of my god sisters, we all decided, you know what, we're tired of being slaves. We want to just do what we think we have the gifts to do. You know what I mean? Right. And it was just like a spare of the moment. I don't have no kids. It's just something in me is telling me to go. And I encourage people to, like, when God gives you a gift, sometimes you just got to move. When he tells you to move, you can't be afraid. You got to just go.
Got to go.
It's uncomfortable sometimes, yes. Go. But, I wouldn't have gotten where I am today being comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, out there doing the music or whatever, they go their separate ways. The two wives that I had went up there with, I'm out there by myself. I'm red carpet events. I'm still networking. I'm sleeping in my car for this. You know what I'm saying? I wind up running into a friend of mine from Tennessee. His father, they happen to be from California or whatever. So they're like, what you doing here? Da, 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 da. And I was like, well, look, I'm doing the music. His father never knew I did music, but he plays the music and he's crying. This is a military retired man crying. I went to school with his son. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking I could trust him. He wasn't going to be on no weird stuff. But I don't know, something about this appeal, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I've always had this appeal. The girl got some appeal. Got the magic. And I'm giving you the imagination of what happened.
We call it the sorcery.
I call it black girl magic. You better get like
the sorcery, same thing.
And tomato, tomato, little alata. You know what I'm saying? Look. So anyway, wound up connecting with him, and he's like, "Oh, Chanel, I believe in you. You know what I'm saying? I want to be your manager." First time in life anybody ever wanted to take it seriously. And I'm thinking this is God. This is an angel. I could trust him because I went to school with his son. His son used to have a crush on me. He's not gonna do no weird stuff. Long story short, y'all, he pays for the studio time out there. He pays for a spot for me to stay in California, whatever. He's like, everything is good in the beginning, but when he started coming to the studio sessions, Red Room Studio, shout out to y'all in California. Look, he comes to the studio and I'm vibing with Treehouse. You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing, and he's giving off jealous vibes. What? Like he's acting like he's jealous, like he's my man. What? You have sent me stuff for music videos and stuff like that. But you're not my man, sir. You know
he felt some type of
you didn't pay for that subscription.
I mean,
you paid for the management subscription.
He didn't pay for that. You applied for the wrong one.
Yeah, you applied for the wrong one. I got a subscription for that, but that's not that one, maybe. That number too low for what you trying to, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, boom, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Come on, we gotta laugh. We gotta laugh.
No, he did. He got the wrong subscription.
So he got the wrong subscription, for real. So boom. It just got awkward and weird. So I just kind of started getting irritated with him. And I just told him straight up. I said, so what's the problem? This was right before COVID, y'all. Long story short, he drops me at the beginning of COVID. I'm 2,000 miles away from all my family and everything in the pursuit of this music career. I met Jay Stone. I met Killer Swine. I met people. I'm meeting these people, and so I'm feeling like everything is taken off. And out of nowhere, this man rips the rug from underneath my feet. So he's not paying the rent no more for the mini mansion. I'm saying it was just a room for rent, but it was still a mini mansion, $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month. I didn't have to pay it, so a girl was grateful. You feel me?
It was good.
You know what I'm saying? The car note, he's like, I'm not paying the car note, I'm not doing that. And so now I'm freaking, because mind you, I was in the position to just be focused on being an artist. And now, because I don't want to give you none, you want to just pull the rug from underneath. That's what you want to do.
That's what they
do. He pulled the rug straight, and this is why it's important for me to do everything like legitimately as a woman, because you know that is not a cool feeling. And if you know, as a female artist, they know, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna come with it, I understand. But like I said, wrong subscription, wrong subscription, you know what I'm saying?
Wrong one.
But I wind up dipping from him, and I wound up cleaning properties for myself. That's what I was doing to make money, to still have that same image. Because you know what I'm saying? Like you fake it till you make it, especially I'm in Hollywood. So, this is just what it is. And so I did one building for somebody, like I said, again, the appeal, y'all. I promise you I'm not making this up. Dude don't want to pay my money. Long story short, dude didn't want to pay my money. So now, you know what I'm saying? If you look it up, WG6459. Dude didn't want to pay my money. Broad daylight. So it's like the COVID. I didn't do not just, put it, just scared, just so you know I was serious, you know what I'm saying? But then dude chased me down, y'all. In broad daylight in my truck, I'm trying to speed away, get away. And I forgot where I was in Long Beach, but it wasn't a really good area. It wasn't a good area at all. And it was only 2 ways to get in and out. And if you know, then you know. And people might remember it, but it was only 2 ways to get in and out of it. And he wanted to chase me down, long story short. Four charges turned into 1. But had I known anything about being a criminal, 3.5 years. But this is the thing, though. They try to give me 16 years of my life. Yeah, my flamboyant funny tale, 16 years. But let me shout out to the girls in Chowchilla Maximum Security Prison, though, because as hard as that was, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I went through that for a reason, too.
How old were you at that time?
I think I went to prison when I was 26.
So you're 20. That's actually not too long ago.
So 5 years ago.
Yeah. So if you think about that person then, and think about this person right now. Like, think about CeCe then and the CeCe. What would you tell that CeCe?
I don't really think that I changed. My heart didn't change. I was the same person. I was just too trusting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Being too trusting put me in a situation to where my back was against the wall. And I'm not the type of person that my mother, when I was younger, she had a drug addiction. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really been on my own since I was about like 11. But to think about all that, it just kind of like put me back in a place of not, I done lost my train of thought. I got a little ADHD, y'all.
Don't worry about it. Listen, listen, we got about 5 more minutes. Then we're going to let my man get on, and we'll come back with CeCe Chanel about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back, y'all. I'm going to take my medication while we wait.
We'll be back.